The escape of the Miri Yeshiva en masse from the clutches of the Nazis, Yimach Shemam, to Shanghai, China is the stuff of legends. They were traveling on the Trans-Siberian Railway to Vladivostok, and Moraine Reb Chaim Shmulevitz Zatzal told over that the Bachrim were terrified any moment they'd be arrested by the NKVD agents and shipped to Siberia. They got onto a tramp steamer that was so unseaworthy on its return voyage it sank at sea. They were accompanied by a Russian destroyer. They were enemies of the Rodina, of the state. And the Bachrim were terrified at any moment they would be rammed by the ship, and Rahman al-Itzlan, all hands would be lost at sea. When they reached international boundary waters, the destroyer turned back to Russia. And the Bachrim burst out in euphoric dancing. It was like Kabbalah Satayre, it was Purim all over again. Kimu v'kibla Yehudim, the skies had opened up and they were delivered from their imminent danger. Reb Chaim Shmulevitz said he knew he could never recreate that euphoric moment, but he internalized it. He quoted the Gemara in Masechta Sanhedrin that talks about Palti ben Laish, who was given Michal bas Shaul as a wife. Shaul had nullified the marriage to David HaMelech. But the first night he took a sword and he drove it between the two beds, and he said whoever crosses over the sword, Yitkar, will be run through. Now the question is a magic sword? It's a scimitar that'll come after him? So Reb Chaim, he was marking time. He was reminding himself years later, there was a moment in life when I realized and I recognized that to cross that sword, to cross that boundary, was an Isser of Eshes Ish. She may be a married woman. And even though I couldn't recollect those feelings in their entirety, I remember I was once on such a madrega. That's what happened with Reb Chaim Shmulevitz on that ship. And that's every day of our lives. Every day that an individual resists the temptation of the Yetzer Hara, he looks away, he doesn't look a second time. Every moment of Vayimoye, he's marking time. Carpe diem, he's seizing the day and the moment. I'm a different person. And it could very well be that temptation will arise again, but he has to focus on the fact that he won, that he controlled. That's the whole yesod of Yiddishkeit. To mark our moments, our triumphs, our success stories, and internalize them to reflect on them for years to come. That will be Zeiche to drive that sword into the earth of the Yetzer Hara, to recognize that we are in control, and be zeicha to live lives of Ribui K'vod Shamayim, the Kedusha V'Tara.